Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I will be reading a multi-character extruder by Hopeless Banner on Tumblr. So let's get into it. Midori Izuku. He had been held up talking to All Might after class, so he was not able to walk with you to the cafeteria. And on his way, he sees two people talking in the hallway. Thinking nothing of it, he's about to walk past until he hears a familiar voice. Please, I already told you. I'm not interested. And his neck almost snaps around how fast he whips his head in your direction, and his heart feels too big for his chest when he sees you with your back against the wall, frowning at the second year student in front of you. And Midori swears. He could feel his stomach in his throat. He knows that you're very capable of handling yourself, and that if things became too much, you very well could force yourself out of the situation. But you still feel the urge to march up and sweep you away. Your eyes meet over the boy's shoulder, and your eyes widen, a small smile growing. See? Here's my boyfriend. You know, the one I told you about. He basically vaulted over this guy's shoulder and hugged your green-haired boyfriend tightly. He looked back over to the boy who had just confessed to you, to a mirror spot next to Izuku. Your face mushed into his shoulder, and your arm snuggling around his waist. The boy's face turned red, his expression an awkward mix between embarrassed and almost ashamed. Izuku, on the other hand, had wrapped his arm around your shoulders, with a bright smile on his face, as he nodded at you, before moving his gaze to the second year, doing his best to glare at him intimidatingly. After a moment of watching the second year flee down the hallway, you two are finally on your way to the cafeteria. Man, are you alright? I hope he didn't bother you too much. I'm sorry I was gone for so long. Then afterwards, when his day was over, his pseudo jealousy comes to light. His arm was around you for the rest of your break, his hold tighter than usual, and he seemed unwilling to let you go. He almost yells at Kaminari when he tries to talk to you. A garbled exclamation of, "Stop bothering my partner." He apologizes quickly, though, to you and Kaminari, and chills entirely once you give him some attention. He's insecure more than anything, so giving him reassurance and affection was the best way to make him feel better. Katsuki Bakugou. You had told him you wouldn't be too long, so why hadn't you met up with him yet? So he goes on a begrudging search for you, stomping around the halls loudly, grumbling out your name. He finally peeks around the corner, already annoyed, only to see you scowling at someone, your arms crossed over your chest, your eyes portraying complete disinterest. Oh, come on, Ryan. We both know I could make you happier than Bakugo. He's too intense for you, the boy in front of you says, and the ash blonde in question actually waits a moment, wanting to see what you would say. He was not insecure. Of course not. He was simply curious to see how you'd reply, and to Katsu's great pleasure, he snorted, raising an eyebrow. You wish, buddy. Katsuki let out a boisterous laugh, loud and cocky as usual. He comes stomping up, shoving the guy away from you and throwing his arm over your shoulder, dragging you in close to his chest. You heard the shithead. Get the hell out of here. He almost cackles. You're walking home with him when you finally notice that his arm was still around you, and he's growling at every male that walks by, like he was your personal guard dog. You know that he might get even angrier if you bring up his jealousy, so you settle on snuggling up his side. Usually, he would get annoyed with too much affection, but when he's being territorial, it just makes him feel more smug and confident in the relationship. So once you get home, just lay all over him, basically, and he'll be smirking to himself as he enjoys your affection, bragging in his imagination, also imagining all the different ways you could humiliate whoever had been flirting with you in the coming days. Basically, if you do point out that he's being jealous, he will draw further away from you. So just give him silent attention. Todoroki Shouto. He looks over during a break to see Kaminari standing next to your desk, a flirtatious grin on his face. Todoroki likes to consider himself a pretty level-headed person, but we all know that he was not the most in touch with his feelings. He kind of watches awkwardly from his seat, glare getting more intense with each passing second. A few of the other students can basically feel the freezing cold aura that was radiating off of him. You can look over to him as you feel a drop in temperature, a questioning look on your face, and try to look away, unsure why he's acting this way himself. So you go up to him, kneeling next to his desk, resting your chin on his desk as you look up at him curiously. A red blushing lights over his face at your expression, an overly cute position. Is everything alright, Shouto? K.O. He knew his weaknesses too well. He basically melts into his seat, smiling ever so softly at you. His finger gently touches your cheek, and he nods ever so slightly. Everything's fine. I was just feeling a bit weird. Sorry if I bothered you. He was always so mindful of everyone else's feelings, while not even assessing his own. You had figured out what he was feeling, though. He was jealous, and you wanted to help him to identify what he was feeling better. So you urged him to explain further. Finally, you help him get to the realization that he was actually jealous. Of course, he apologizes, thinking that jealousy is an ugly and undesirable emotion. So you have got to basically walk him through how to emote properly, and also let him know that he was perfectly valid. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.